Here's the quiz. Name the Governor General. Most people do not know her name, but she's very, very powerful, and she's more than sort of a grumpy-looking, purple-haired lady sometimes you see in Ottawa. She is extraordinarily important in the government. She gets a lot of money. You pay her a lot of money. Murray Simser is a student of democracies, of government. He joins me right now because you wrote an article a while ago saying she may be overstepping her bounds.
Yes.
What, she want to take over the government?
Of course she doesn't want to take over the government. She wants to protect it. But she has stepped into the role of head of state, or out of the role of head of state into the role of head of government. And she's not allowed to do that.
What has she done?
She has made declarations about debates that are ongoing, policies that are being framed as we speak, and value of assets that are being disposed of by corporations.
I know that when Trudeau was Prime Minister, ministers would go and they'd have cocktail parties at her place for their causes.
Yes.
But somebody could argue, she said, well, she's just supporting the government.
Yes.
She wasn't doing that independently.
Yes.
She wasn't saying, I want everybody to have an electric car.
No.
She was supporting the government, saying everybody wants that.
Yes.
So again, what has she done wrong?
Because convening is her power, and bringing people together and supporting them is her power. Whether or not you like an organization is not germane. But when you step into the policymaking arena, which will advocate for or against a given organization, that potentially has costs for other Canadians.
And has she done that?
She has done that.
Give me an example.
So, right now, we've all seen that Hudson's Bay Company is in receivership. And it has a set of assets that exist within its books and within its real estate portfolio. And those will be disposed of per the act that sets out how that is going to be disposed of. The valuation of an asset is predicated very much on the ability for that asset to be sold. If you step into it and say that asset is bad and you're the Governor General, you've just affected a corporation's ability to sell an asset.
And she said some of the assets are bad?
No, she said that some of those assets should be taken back, and that therefore the auction that is undertaking is called into question.
I see. So she's saying that they didn't really own them. She wants to change the law because bankruptcy goes according to law.
Correct.
Unless the GG steps in.
And if the GG steps in...
So let's just say that was a one-off.
Yeah.
I'll put you on the spot right now, Murray.
I am.
Is there another example?
Yes, there is. So residential school denialism. And as an Indigenous man, I expect that people will probably look at me a little different when I say this. But right now, governments and Indigenous people are negotiating settlement with the government.
Right.
And when the GG intervenes with opinion, this can sway things one way or another, and this is an unacceptable overstep, no matter what her background is.
I think most people would agree with you. I agree with you. Glad you brought it up because it's insidious. Ottawa, we got to keep an eye on it. Murray, thank you very, very much.
Thanks very much.